I didn't think today would be anything special, but then this little thing happened related to ordering food at a restaurant. Nothing big, but it stuck with me more than I expected. So, I just finished a long morning. You know those days where everything just feels slightly off. I woke up late, my phone slipped out of my hand and landed perfectly screen down on the bathroom floor. Thankfully not cracked, but still gave me a heart attack. And then I got caught in the rain walking back from the store. Umbrella? Course not. Why would I be that prepared? Anyway, by the time I got back to my apartment, I was soggy, annoyed, and hungry. I hadn't eaten anything since early that morning. Just a piece of toast and coffee that tasted kind of burnt. I didn't even feel like cooking. So I decided to go out and treat myself to something easy. There's this little Thai place not far from me. Kind of hidden, tucked between a dry cleaner and a vape shop. I pass by it all the time, and I'd been meaning to try it. The sign's kind of faded, and the windows are always a bit fogged up, like the air inside is warmer than the world outside. I like places like that. Quiet, cozy, not trying too hard. So I walked in. There was a soft chime as the door opened. One of those old little bells people hang above the door. The place smelled amazing. Like lemongrass and garlic and something spicy. There were only 3 people sitting at separate tables. All quietly eating and scrolling on their phones. The walls had those faded photos of dishes that are probably older than me. And there was a little shrine with a gold cat waving its paw next to a cup of tea and what looked like 3 slices of mango. I sat near the window, still kind of damp from the rain, and a woman brought me a menu. She looked maybe in her 50s, small and quick, like someone who runs the whole place on her own. She smiled politely but didn't say much. Just handed me the menu and a glass of water and went back behind the counter. Now here's where the thing happened. I was looking at the menu trying to decide. Everything looked good, but also, I always freeze up in these moments. I don't know what it is. Some kind of performance anxiety when ordering food, especially if I've never been to the place before. I start overthinking. What if I pick something I don't like? What if I pronounce it wrong? What if it's super spicy and I cry in public like a wimp? So I sat there reading pad thai, green curry, tom yum soup over and over like it was going to reveal something different the 10th time. The woman came over again and smiled. "You ready?" she asked gently. I looked up, hesitated, and then, I don't even know why I said this, I just went, "Honestly, I'm kinda overwhelmed. I've never been here before." She laughed. Not in a mean way. Just this warm, quick chuckle. "Don't worry," she said. "Everyone says that the first time." And then she did something I didn't expect. She pulled up a chair and sat down across from me. Just like that. Like we were about to have tea together or something. It was such a small gesture, but it totally changed the energy. She asked me a few things. "You want spicy? You like noodle or rice?" Just casually, like a friend helping me figure out dinner. I told her I like spicy but not too spicy, and that I was craving something comforting. She thought for a second, tapping her finger on the menu, then said, "I'll bring you something. You'll like it." Now, part of me wanted to ask what she was going to bring, but the other part, the tired, soggy, trusting part, just nodded. "Okay," I said. "Surprise me." When she brought it out maybe 10 minutes later, I wasn't sure what it was called, but it smelled like it could heal my whole week. It was this bowl of noodles in a rich, creamy orange broth, with chicken, lime, chili oil, and something crunchy on top. I think it might have been cow soy. Whatever it was amazing. And here's the thing, as I sat there eating, I felt taken care of? I don't know how else to explain it. Like someone had noticed that I wasn't having a great day and just stepped in and said, "Don't worry, I got you." And the whole vibe of the place, the gentle music playing in the background, the steam on the windows, even the little waving cat, all of it made me slow down, breathe, and actually taste my food. I looked over at the counter once, and the woman was back to doing her thing, chopping something, checking the stove, but she caught my eye and gave me this quick little nod. Not like everything okay, but more like, "See, told you you'd like it." And I smiled. I don't know if she even saw, but it didn't matter. After I finished, I asked her what it was called and she said, "My favorite dish. I only make it when people look like they need it." And then she winked. I paid and left a bigger tip than usual. Not because I felt obligated, but because it felt like the right way to say thank you for something that wasn't just about food. Walking back, the rain had stopped, and there was this soft golden light coming through the clouds. My clothes were still a little damp, but I didn't mind as much. Felt lighter somehow, like I'd been reminded that even on random blah days, someone can still show you a little kindness, and it can shift everything just a little, just enough. And that was it. Just ordering food. But for some reason it meant more than I expected.